To go now. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. The pitch. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Slings it across. One up, one down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first. In there safely. Man at first with one gone. Next for Colorado, C.J. Cron. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Kim, one, and that's two. Bottom of the first, and here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pick.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Out towards left center. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop.
Oh, now a great stop. Feeds to second, out there. A 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Manny Machado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next offering is in for a strike. Machado off of first with two away. That to right. Bryant moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And the inning is over. Back here in San Diego. And now Chris Bryant. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Poole. It was a tie. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And here it comes. And now 2-1.
That's outside. Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. Alan Trejo, the next to hit. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. The batter now is Adam Engel. Up the middle. Whips it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 2-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. Lifted in the air right center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Knocks it down.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 on with 1 out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Next offering is downstairs. In the air to left center. Daza ranging after it. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. Gone! He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Jose Urena gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in the
Profar pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And the righty deals. Profar gets a piece there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Bounced up the middle. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2.
Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. That takes care of Engel. And there's 2 away. And now it's Austin Nola. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And here is Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. Daza ranging after it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. New inning getting started. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Man at first, and now here is C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Daza leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch downstairs. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's back here at the ballpark. Bottom 4. Right here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander.
Ball to strike.
Bogaerts.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. So a man aboard. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses. 3-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's Juan Soto. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Man, that's a tough time to hit someone. Is he trying to do too much? Probably. He was just so close to getting that strikeout.
Liner, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 8-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. Soto on third. Machado at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting.
Next for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 10-0.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Ty Blach taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And back to first safely he goes as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Next to hit for the Rockies, Alan Trejo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out to center. And there's two down. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Elias Diaz. Got him looking for the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Nola. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number one. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the
runner on the go. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Kim around third. He'll score. It's 12-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And there's a hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. He will score. It's 13-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Manny Machado now. On the ground to the left. Dive, and he's got it. Trejo to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Jonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
To third, Machado. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. There's Chuck Nasty. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
A nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. That one ripped. Hits the fence.
The right fielder, number
Nelson
3.
Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
Cruz.
Next pitch misses way outside. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now at the plate, Adam Engel steps on the bag for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. The left-hander on now, Brent Suter. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a ball popped up and puts the squeeze on that. And now the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
In the air, out towards left center. Engel puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Swing and a miss. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Now fly ball to right center. Daza ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And here is Xander Bogaerts. In the air, right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in San Diego, ready to begin the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Next offering is in for a strike. Musgrove still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The 1-1. And that one finds its way through.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Line drive. Cruz. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto down.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
On the ground. They get the out on Soto. Here's Machado. kicks and fires. Line to left. Profar snags it for the second out. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A towering home run, and they add a run. It's 15-0.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity, but he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Next to hit, Nelson Cruz. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Puts the squeeze on that one. Welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Charlie Blackmon.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Full count.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And here is C.J. Cron. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. So they're down to their final out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Chris Bryant. They're down to their final strike.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess